Yeah, too many colors. Peace. I wanted to say, got the hat yesterday. As you can see it, specially made. Kemet Ray Ma'at, which means Black Sun Justice. So I want to thank you for that. And my wife, she wanted to say something too.
My hat was specially made as well, and it means first to step out of the waters of noon. And I want to say thank you to my aunt forever. Very nice.
Sister Andrea Brunet is in a place to be. How you doing, Senate?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
So you have something to show us today?
Yes, I went on to the product line and I bought 3 shirts and I just wanted to show you all what I got.
Oh, let's see.
Okay, so this is the first one. This is
Ah, the Ankh shirt.
the Ankh shirt. I got it in black and gold, but I think I'm gonna go and get a blue one too.
All right.
Okay, so that's the first one.
All
And
right.
then
The Ma'at. Oh, it looks
this
good in
I don't
blue.
yeah,
All
I don't know.
right.
Yeah, this is the Ma'at one.
Oh, that's
I
what's
don't know if you
up.
can see.
Yeah, we see it. We
I'm
see
trying.
it.
Can you see it?
Nice bright
And
color, you know.
yeah, I love this. I love this color. I love it. And then the piece de la resistance is my favorite
I'm the best to
one.
meet tonight.
I'm the place to be tonight. Yeah.
That's what's up. Oh, the
There's
best
that
to
on
meet
the sleeve
tonight.
too.
Even on the sleeve.
Tonight.
All right.
Even on the
Tonight.
sleeve. I had it. Yeah,
All
this is the lick right here. So I'll be wearing that on
Oh,
your next live. I will have this one on.
that's
Yeah.
beautiful. Oh, wow.
So
Well,
that's the 3 ones I got.
thank you very
Love
much
them.
for your support. It's appreciated. I'm glad that you like the products.
You're welcome. You're
All
welcome.
right.
And we'll see you on the next live stream.
All right. See you soon, sister. Peace.
Okay.
Hotel.
All right.
Okay, I hope you can see this. Civilization started with agriculture. Custom made shirt from Ma'at Forever, Shaka Indugu. Civilization started with agriculture. This is Curse of Hammurabi, Shaka Indugu, who I support. Civilization started with agriculture. Because
Hey, this is my unboxing video that I'm doing for the product I bought from my Out Forever's channel. I bought the coffee mug, and here it is. Sorry there's a glare from the screen, but lots of bold, crisp, beautiful colors, inside and out, high quality ceramic. I absolutely love it. So y'all go check out his website. It's got a lot of fun, fresh designs. And cheers to you, Shaka, and all of your endeavors. Peace.
All right. Hey, brother Donnie Williams. See, you got your
Yeah,
makeup.
yeah. What's up, Shaka? I was gonna do just I know it's a serious topic, but I was gonna do a little
No, no, I appreciate that, bro. I'm
unboxing.
glad.
So
I'm glad. Yeah, yeah. Live
yeah, man.
unboxing. Bro, you don't mind if I use this excerpt, like as a clip, my
No,
intro?
no,
Oh,
it's all
thank you.
good.
Thank you. And
Yeah.
for those who wonder, I'm gonna share the link. All right, that's lovely.
Yeah, I got the Heather Gray. Oh man, yeah,
Oh, you got the
I
Kemet
didn't,
shirt as well. Okay.
yeah. I didn't know it had that on the back
In the
though.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's what's up,
That's
man.
lovely. Oh, thank you. I
So
appreciate that.
yeah. So just letting you know, just coming through, showing some support real quick, man. I'm about to get back into this Netflix film. So um, just wanted to say peace, man, and thanks.
Yeah, thanks a lot, brother.
Okay. All
All
right.
right. Our sister RP is in the place to be. What's up, sister?
Et Sin E. How you doing?
Et Senate E. I'm doing Nefer.
Oh, great, great. Um, well, I got it today. I was thinking it was coming from France, but then I did the tracking and it was outside actually when I went to check, and here it is.
Oh, that's what's up. It's just like my hat. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Let me do the solo layout. There it is, brothers and sisters. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
I really like this. Yeah, so I have an after school program that I help facilitate. And I'm going to wear this because we're going to start talking about coding. So I'm going to
Okay.
use this as an introduction because this is a code. It's
Mm,
ancient code, but it's still a code. And then we're going to be able to, demonstrate. I'll be able to demonstrate to them the meanings inside each of the, glyphs and stuff. So, but yeah, I was looking online and I was like, this is actually like really good designs, So as soon as I get some more, extra money, I'm gonna get the matching hat and I want to get a Ma'at shirt. But I really like the Kemet one to start with. Yeah, so it's really good. And the prices ain't bad either. So
thank you very much. I appreciate that. Mic check. Mic check. Hotep Senu Hena Senut I Tiren I RNI Shaka Nugu Kemet. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is Another Charges to Promote for the Children, but he'll curse your mama for free. Let's see who's in the place to be. Tar's in the place to be. He was there early. Let me do the fair use disclaimer right now. No, that's not the one. This time the chat is open only to supporters. You have the link to become a supporter. It's $3 per month, which is $36 per year. But I'm going to share the link anyway, so whoever wants to get on the panel will be welcome. But you need to use a webcam. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Donnie Williams is in the place to be. Andrew Burnett is in the place to be. V. Bennett is in the place to be. Curse of Hammurabi is in the place to be. She wrote, hey y'all, Northeast USA is flooding. My subway is flooded per the news. My backyard looks like a river. My cataclysm video about the USA cities underwater was on time. Dang. Sorry to hear that. I have some family in FL, Florida, and a few months back, I wonder if it's been a year already. There was some flooding, you know, because of some hurricane or storm. But anyway, and it says he's sorry to hear about that. So Hammurabi wrote, I'm used to it, live near the water, but the people in the city are probably doing in their pants. Check. New York is in a state of emergency as of this morning. Peace. Just joking. Okay. I wonder what's in there. I wonder what's in there. Let's get straight to the nitty-gritty. I'm going to share the link, the title and the link. HEX went live. You can see it was 19 hours ago. That's not old news. And she went in. She went all the way in. Amazingly, a lot of people are saying what we've been saying for months, but better late than never. The title of her video is Sanetta, I don't know why you want to do this to yourself, but here we go. Okay.
It didn't work out this way, because even with the evidence, even with the DNA, how many of y'all saw Sanetta? A couple of months back, Sanetta was on his platform talking about he ain't take no deal. He was rooting for this nigga. I'm talking to him every week. So if he hadn't got arrested, you know Sanetta would have just swept this under the rug too, knowing goddamn well in his heart of hearts, in his soul of soul, in your black of blackness, bitch, you knew he was guilty. When you got the information, you knew he was guilty before anybody knew he was. You knew he was. And you still played this fucking game with your audience. Sanetta, you are a piece of fucking shit. And you have done this campaign. You keep running around YouTube fucking crying, bringing it back to you and how everybody should be held accountable and you can't be held accountable for what Polite did. And it's not your fault. And you're not the one that did this or did that. Boy, fuck you. You running around here because you feel guilty. Nobody's even talking to you about the Polite shit anymore. But every time somebody has a conversation like last night on Q Panel, you bring the shit up and make it about you. Because you know that every motherfucking body was on your ass and you want to keep defending yourself. So go live, nigga. I want you to go live. I want you to go live and I want you to talk shit about a woman in your community who has not scammed anybody, who hasn't done anything wrong to anybody, so you don't have none of that, who has a record of doing work for the community. I don't beg for donations, nigga, and you keep talking about all the work you did. Talk to me the next time you come out of 7 G's out your pocket to do something for the community. Talk to me the next time you do that. Nigga, you ain't spent no money on the community, so let's get down to the real deal of it. Nigga, and then you want to talk about he helped Q with his school. Do y'all know that every time Q has asked this nigga to do an interview or to come on his platform to promote his school, nigga, what do he ask you for all the time, Q? Money. This nigga Sanetta will not even allow Q to come on his page and promote a school for kids.
We're not allowed. He will not allow Q Butter to promote a school for kids. Oh my goodness. Did I hear right?
This nigga to do an interview or to come on his platform to promote his school. Nigga, what do he ask you for all the time, Q? Money. This nigga Sanetta will not even allow Q to come on his page and promote a school for kids, but got the nerve to say he doing more work than anybody else. We gotta pay Sanetta just for Q to mention the kids.
he gotta pay scam chatter just to mention the kids. Just to mention the kids. So he's not for the children, is he? Good thanks for the babies. HOK is not for the babies. Only with a fee.
But you about the community? Do y'all know that Q asked this nigga to come over to the science fair that he had with the kids, and this motherfucker gonna turn around and tell him he if he paid him, he would come. He didn't show up because he didn't get paid. Now, these are facts. These are facts. So if you're so much about the community, why are you trying to run somebody's pockets to promote a kid's school? He want $300 to be on his channel. For what? For what?
$300. That's consistent, isn't it? Isn't it? Remember Garfield Reed? Frankie said, didn't he, that Garfield used to pay $300 every 2 weeks. I've been hearing that there's an IHPK dude who's paying $300 per month. It seems consistent. Seems like it is the typical fee. So all these guys that he's promoting, like, oh, the next jam, I wonder if they pay. Oh, I was gonna mention the dude, and not yesterday, earlier when V Bennett was live streaming. Let me share his link. It's V Bennett's channel. Make sure you subscribe. So I wrote in the chat right about the end of his live stream that I should be more diplomatic. So rather than using the nickname that I had for him for a while, Poom Poom Smash, probably it'd be better for me to say restraining order Smash. Eventually I may say Karen Smash. The end is here. The end is near. That is sad indeed. It's all about the Benjamin. I'm sorry. All about the Benjamins.
Everybody keeps saying, oh, you ain't gonna be able to come back from this. Come back from what? What's Sarnetta gonna tell you about Michi? See, this is the crazy thing. Because if Sarnetta was to go live about me right now and just start calling me bitches and saying I'm a low life this and I'm a this and I'm a that, that should tell you something about Sarnetta. That should actually make you unsubscribe from his channel. Because the truth of the matter is, everything that I've said here is valid. I just showed you words out of his own mouth. I just told y'all things that y'all know to be a fact. So my question would be to y'all, if this nigga was to go live and do what? What are he going to do? Say the same shit everybody else says about me? What? What is he going to say about me? The funny thing that he won't do, how about you bitch ass niggas that keep saying, I won't be able to come back from what? From the 600 people that's going to watch this nigga make excuses for his bullshit again? What he won't do is go live and address the things that I just said. That's what he won't do. Y'all kill me with this shit. This ain't high school. You ain't going to be able to come back from what? What do you mean come back from what? What are you going to do to me? Do you think that Sarnetta gonna say anything about Michi, that when I come back tomorrow, I won't still have my subscribers watching me? You think I won't still have all the people that are subscribed to my network on my network watching me? You think he gonna do me in? Boy, bye. Y'all can get out my chat with that bullshit. Why you keep talking? Go and get Sarnetta. Is he here? Is he here? Nepal, is you here? Cause fuck her too. Fuck you and the bitch standing next to you, because the motherfucker you lay down with know that shit too. And she get on them panels and she try and make them motherfucking excuses just like your ass do. She one of them women in the community. She this bitch. When we talk about sexual assault, you know how it's always the motherfuckers who turn the blind eye and be the uncle doing some shit. She the chick that tell you that all the girls is fast and make excuses for the grown men that's sleeping with the little girls. That's what Nepal is. Because what's the point of having you on his side if you ain't gonna talk no sense to this nigga? You not a queen. You niggas is pieces of fucking shit. You and your nigga both. You want to be so up on that nigga ass. You don't get to detach yourself from him now. Bitch, you take this L right along with him. Nepal. And whatever the fuck your name is. You gonna get up there. She's fuck her too. Don't get her motherfucking ass up there talking about, oh, well, we know Linda. We feel sorry for Linda. Nepal, shut the fuck up. Linda should spit in your face, Nepal. Because that nigga Sinetta tell you everything. It's called pillow talking. That nigga been up your ass from day one as much as you can go up a motherfucker asshole. We all seen it. Okay? And then you turn around, you know everything about this nigga. You knew everything about Polite. He talked to you about all of this shit, bitch. You knew he was on the phone with Polite every day. And nowhere as a woman did you ever say to him, but baby, do you understand everybody else's motherfucking issue? Do you understand how people might feel? You do know that nigga is a dog, baby. Don't have him back on your platform. It's not a good look for you. I would think you shouldn't do that. See, that's what a woman that gives a fuck would do. But he's an enabler of trifling motherfuckers in our community, and bitch, you're an enabler of a trifling bum ass nigga. So both you niggas is the same. Because what you wasn't doing wasn't checking them. Then you get your dusty ass on that fucking internet and you fucking co-sign everything this bitch ass nigga does. You trifling too, Nepal. You trifling too, bitch. Somebody need to call your motherfucking ass out too. You not free and clear because you know all of this, and then you get your ass up there and co-sign it. You was probably on the phone with Polite too. Okay, I'll tell him. What's the information? We're going to put the money on your books right away. Get your raggedy ass the fuck up out of here. Now, let's talk about one or two more things before I leave here. And we're going to go over to Q's. Q, where's the link for your live? And shout out to Gail. Hey, Gail, I missed you. I was about to call you like, Gail, is you?
So we heard that for the record. Seems like, as a rule, you have to pay to get some play over there. It's business. Business transaction. Now, I want to show something else briefly. This one just came on my feed. Upcoming stream from Garfia Reed. Ethiopia, Rastus Selassie. Priest Isaac exposed, is Rastafarianism a made-up religion? So, what's up, Divinely Inspired? There's no religion that is made up? But anyway, Mississippi Down had a live stream. You can see it says 22 hours ago. That's less than 1 day old. It's not old news. Now, he only has 3 comments. I wonder why. You know, he has 1.2 thousand views, but only 3 comments. Find it strange. You know, you usually have less likes than views. You know, so he has 70 likes for over 1,000 views. But just 3 comments, I find it strange, but it's okay. You know, 3 comments for 1,200 views. Okay. Young Hero, what's up? What it do? Let's listen to Traffic. I'm gonna stop the music.
All right. Let's get to for years ago, we made I did an interview with you, and we talked about Brother Jabari from Osazi, and you know, we were trying to set up debate. He tried to reach out to you, and we trying to get him to do it. I think it's about that time because I think he's kind of scared because of what you might do to him with this.
It's funny, he's entitled to his opinion. It is a free country, but I'm not a fan of Jabari because he doesn't care about his members defending convicted rapists, threatening people and their families, and talking sexually about minors, 3-year-old baby, But that's the dude who ran from a debate with Jabari after popping off the mouth for 2 years. After his no-show, Butler Reggie tried to holler. I don't know if he did a good job, but Reggie rarely does a great job. He's been pseudo for a while by claiming that Hebrew is Greek and Ma'at is a bird. So now he has the nerve to be saying this.
Topic of Egypt. I mean, Christianity stealing from Egypt. I think it's such a worn out topic now, and it's so sad at this point.
Yeah.
People are still holding on to this.
Anyone in the
still holding
audience
on
who
to
wants to catch up to what we're talking about here, on my blog, just look up Kemetism. That's Kemi. So Kemetism, look it up on my blog, and I have a whole article on this subject. And then that provoked a lot of like angry responses, but then there's like, well, let's have a debate. And then that debate never came together. I won't speculate on why, but
I will though. You don't have to. I will. I think Jabari is terrified of a PhD from Columbia beating the brakes off of him with that pseudo nonsense that he teaches. It's just facts.
Pseudo nonsense. Pseudo nonsense? Child, Hebrew Israelites teaching that they hate Africans, that they celebrate the death of Africans. Some Hebrew Israelites teach that as long as a girl has a period, then they can engage sexually with her. Some Hebrew Israelites on tape saying that they will rape in time of war. Other Hebrew Israelites say that according to Torah law, under Torah law, if someone rapes, if a Hebrew Israelite rapes a virgin, then the rape victim will have to marry the dude. The dude will have to marry the woman that he raped on tape. But for strange reason, I haven't heard these dudes say that this is some pseudo teaching. As a matter of fact, I heard him say that he likes polite.
You only married polite because you don't like polite, and it's the truth. I actually like polite. I mean, you might say I hate Jabari, whatever you want to say. I don't really care at this point. But the truth of the matter is, I hate misinformation, and one of the biggest things in this community is
he hates misinformation. So does he agree with Butler Reggie that Hebrew is Greek and Ma'at is a bird? That's the guy who sent an invoice for $1,800 to produce his supposed bachelor's degree in history.
The whole everything is stolen from Egypt. I mean, I was talking to somebody on Clubhouse 2 days.
Once again, who says everything is stolen from Egypt? This is the Dagger Squad mentality. They'll butt kiss nearly everybody on the planet Earth. But some African tradition, particularly Kemet, no, they have to hate.
Days ago, and I said, Garfield, what do you think about monotheism? And there's a gentleman by the name of, what is his name again? Is it Spencer, Elliot Spencer, or Elliot something? He talked about in Syria, before the pyramid text, they had a writing that talked about, he called it soft monotheism. How he found a text that talks about God and independently talking about him creating the world and all that stuff. And he said, this is soft monotheism. It already existed. But if you listen to everybody, Akhenaten and this one, and they gave it to the Bible, and but it's already circulating, even probably before the Syrian text. People are talking in general.
Yeah, and we've got it going on in Persia.
I don't give a damn, but probably, man. But many people have claimed that Akhenaten is the first monotheist recorded. Many people have said that. Not everybody, but many have said that before. But once again, now Trackfield is trying to find something from Asia. Just like in his 500 slide PowerPoint, he went on and tried to claim that some stuff from Kemet come from different parts of Asia. This dude has a real psychological problem when it comes to Kemet. However, when he came on my platform, he knew better. He knew better.
Kemet is the greatest empire in history. You don't need to compare. If anybody want to compare, like, we trying to get to Kemet level. Kemet is number one. So we comparing it to other religions is basically saying, hey, we could compare with them. No, we got 3,000 years of documented history. Show me a culture that could show you that. Sumer can't do it. Mesopotamia can't do it. Assyria can't do it. Persia can't do it. The Greeks can't do it.
Kemet is number one. Okay, that was just for the record. So it's been a while. I didn't get some callers, so feel free if you want to. If not, then I'm going to start getting into this book here. Feel free. And if you have any questions, feel free in the chat. Oh, something is missing. Everybody's going at the HOK now. They don't call it gossiping when they do it. They don't say that they are obsessed. They don't say that they are obsessed when they do it. Young Hero wrote this guy as a joke. Who wrote that book? Yankee wrote that book. What's up, brother V. Bennett?
Yeah, Shaka, what's up, bro? Yo, this is just more of the same type of garbage. I mean, look, it's totally irrational. So in other words, they expect that everything skips Africa. Africa, humanity comes out of Africa, though. That migrated out of Africa. Yeah, yes, but not anything else. Nothing intellectual could have migrated, including the concept of God or gods. It's just the same dumbass argument all over again. It's impossible. I mean, it's not. It's highly. It's not probable. It is not probable at all. You have to not want to find the evidence to believe that somehow monotheism somehow just popped up out of Asia or popped up out of the Middle East. But humanity migrated out of Africa, because when humanity migrated out of Africa, they migrated with nothing. They were naked, dude. That's what they're actually trying to say. They had no knowledge of anything, not even God. And by the way, God's fiction, but they didn't even have that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could make God up. You could believe it. It doesn't have to even be found in a stone it doesn't, and you could just make it up yourself. You could fabricate it, and yet they couldn't even do that. It's just ridiculous, man.
That's a Christian apologist. That's a Christian apologist, and anything else that's otherwise, other than Christianity, he has a huge problem with. I mean, he can do his thing anyway.
And again, they're talking about. Essentially, they want to believe that it comes out of Asia again. They want to believe that it comes out of the Middle East. That's what they want to believe. So anything that they find will substantiate that. For them, it's like, aha, we found this. But the problem is that you're still going to continue to find more things tomorrow, right? And there's going to be an issue somewhat when you're dealing with Africa, and that is, how far back can you go because of the ecology of the place? There's certain parts where you're not going to be expected to find paper, wood, elements that are biodegradable. You're just not going to be expected to find past a certain amount of time, even bone to some degree, even bone matter to some degree, you know? So again, you can find these things in ice, you can find them in desert, but the fact that you're doesn't make them that old.
And you know, he was arguing that, you know,
You see, that's the
even
problem there. Yeah.
mm,
Go
he
ahead.
was
I'm
arguing.
sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good, brother. He was arguing that, you know, even before the actual physical evidence, you know, people must have been talking about it, but you know, people must have not talked about it in Gimed before the physical evidence over there. But you know, usually he has some very talking points, you know. But hey, he has groupies who fall for it, so you know, he's free to do his thing, you
Right.
know. That was just in passing, you
And
know what I'm saying? Because you know, you know, brother, those people who talk that black talk, you know, every now and then he says, yeah, he's doing it for our people and stuff like that. But you know, we see who he was talking with, you know. He said, you know, the amount of money that he paid that guy before. So before he paid him to go against uh one of his brother. Very sweet to
oh,
do what he
right.
wants. Go ahead, brother.
I mean, it's just like trying to find a hot spot to gain people's attention. It's like clout chasing. It's like if you want to get black people's attention, you all of a sudden go against, you know, what is probable and what everyone else pretty much understands. And that is to say, oh no, now life doesn't come out of Africa, you know, anymore. Life comes
Going,
out of the North Pole. And you will
going,
get like loads of followers now, you know.
going
I
against the
mean,
grain.
that's all. Yeah, that's all it is. It's getting boring, you know. And I mean, he's just baiting black folk. It's just baiting people, but he has no real belief in what he's saying at all. You see, I mean, and then secondly, I'm sorry, it's like he's got a PhD. Where's the black PhDs, dude? How hard is it to get a black PhD up on a dude's panel? But yet he got. I'm not dissing it. I'm not saying the white boy's not qualified. I don't know who the hell he is, but I'm saying, yo, dude, you're black. Where are the black PhDs? Like, I don't get that. You know, all of a sudden he's got a white dude talking about you know, Egypt and the Middle East. Man, it's actually a slap in the face. I'm sorry, because first of all, they tried to remove anybody with any kind of color out of any of these Abrahamic religions to begin with. And then he's going to go get a white PhD to talk about, you know, monotheism and religion. It's like, get out of here, man. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know if I sound too crude right now, but to me, it sounds insulting to people's intelligence, man.
You know what's funny though? Polite's on tape saying that he believes that extraterrestrial played a part in the building of pyramids. And Garfield is on tape, you know, saying that, you know, Polite, like congratulating Polite on his debating skills and information and all that, you know. So apparently believing that extraterrestrials built the pyramid or participated in the building of the pyramid, apparently that's not pseudo.
Yo, it seems like Garfield can't find any more. You know, all the people that were involved in the old scamming have been called out and identified. So now he's got to go out and find some new blood to kind of fill that scam role, to validate each other, you know. So they can't point at each other anymore because now that's been, you know, figured out. Folks have figured it out. This scammer's going to point at another scammer. That scammer's going to point back at this scammer. This scammer's going to point at the next scammer over there. You know, they're going to always be pointing across the room at another scammer that's in on the scam. So now that folks figured it out, now they bring in the white boy. And that's supposed to like make it different. It's like, no, white boys scam too. White boys, you know, they like to be on YouTube talking shit also. You know, it's like, I mean, you know, it's just, I just think the dude has
anything to go against Kemet, you know, to make the long story
right.
short. And anything, anybody, you know what I'm saying? as
And they
long as
not even trying to be fair about it. They're not even trying to be sincere about it at all. Like, at all. Not even trying to be. I mean, we've heard every argument. We heard that black people don't cross deserts, but animals do. We heard that theory. We've heard, I mean, how many of these dumbass theories have we had to listen to and debunk and like just say, sorry, science never said that. And by the way, did you know that there wasn't even a fucking desert there? You know, before before a certain part. I mean, you know, so who was living there? You know, we had to go through all of these things, and it's like now they just went back to square one again. Okay, so now what's the next thing? So if monotheism comes out of the Middle East, so what are we going to go back to? Jesus is white, blonde hair, and blue eyed. Should we go back there too? Should we just say that? Because it's the same thing. It's improbable. So if we're going to go with improbable shit, yeah, we may as well just go back to Jesus, blonde hair and blue eye. I'm not saying Jesus is real, but if you believe in him, let's just call it what it is. It's blonde hair and blue eye, because that is improbable, you know, but you can't prove it wasn't, right? Because you can't find Jesus. And it's the same thing with this monotheism, man. I mean, it's ridiculous. You're never going to get to the bottom of who thought up a religion first. Are you crazy? All we're talking about is what's written. We're not talking about what people believe. We're not talking about the first. We're talking about what survived in writing. That's all history is, pretty much. What's written, you know, and then what can be substantiated through other material matter. Well, you know, so I don't get it, man. I mean, to me, it just seems like you want to have another dumbass debate, just trying to find a new way to justify it, you know?
And
and now the white boy is going to do it. You know, since you don't believe the black dudes anymore, let's get the white boy to do it for us and ignite this debate. Yeah, that's what it seems like to me, man. I'm sorry, but you know.
Well, we'll see what will transpire, but I agree that, you know, primarily we have to go by the record, you know. And like 2 days ago, came back from work, and there was a church on that particular road, and outside of the church there was a statue. It's a statue that I couldn't tell because I couldn't, you know, I did not stop, you know. There was no traffic, you know. I only stopped at the traffic light, but I was quite away when I reached the traffic light. So on my left, I see that statue with wings. Now I couldn't tell if it was a male or female, and I saw like maybe 7-8 people kneeling around the statue, not behind it, but you know, like in a semicircle. So I'm like, dang, it's surely not a statue of God. So it's probably a Catholic church, so who knows? I know that some Catholics do worship or pray to Mary, but I don't recall ever seeing Mary depicted with wings. But what I thought when I saw that, you know, and I was like, should I take a picture or not? You know, I can always blur their face or, you know, but then I thought, okay, so what? Because there are some people who practice some Kemetic belief system or religion, or they have Kemetic rituals, and they get criticized. I read people say, oh, or heard people say, well, you know, here they are in the street in New York, you know what I'm saying, dressed in white, practice rituals. And I was like, all right, but you know, when other people do it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, many different people have their rituals, and they don't do it at home only. You know, in India, you know, in Asia, they have some festival where they use a color. You know, they like I don't want to say have this kind of spray themselves, like it's not like food fight, but you know, people can look at it. And you know, the Asian people, they have their New Year. You know, they have dragons and different things, and depending on the year, for a certain time period, it's an animal. You know, all of this is accepted. You know.
Yeah.
When you're not numerous, you know, you're not the big guy on the block, then you know you're gonna have those people who are gonna act like it's not legitimate. You know, as if there's a textbook that says, okay, this is okay, but that what you're doing is not okay. Shia
Right.
Muslims who actually injure themselves with blades in memory of Ali.
Right.
I don't hear the criticism, but it's just typical. It's just typical.
Yeah, it's called not being brave, yo. It's called being scared and fearful, wanting to fit in, wanting to go along with the group, not really wanting to stand out, not wanting to be a pioneer, not wanting to be accurate. It's about fitting in. And if being stupid allows you to fit in, then that's what a lot of people are going to do,
Yeah, yeah, indeed,
you
indeed,
know? I
indeed.
mean,
Some
that
people, yeah, they will do whatever it takes to fit in.
I mean, you've seen it. You see it every day of the week. Look, and you see how these things work, man. Look, the reality of it is that then people will even threaten you, Shaka. I mean, now let's not forget that about these religions. If you often what happens is if you start saying that you don't believe these things literally, not in the same way that a lot of religious people want you to believe, right? Then some of these people will start getting fanatical and threatening, and it's the same thing with what happened with like Sinetta when people start talking about when you start and others started talking about the pedophilia and the scamming. The first thing you do is threaten people, and it's the same thing with it. It's stupid, obviously, to do that. I mean, but a lot of people went right along with it. Someone could curse your kid out, make sexual references about your mother, your kid, and all those people will accept it. Well, a lot of religious people are the same way. They will just accept stupid shit, because it's not really a religion that they're practicing. They're not really trying to understand what the book is talking about. They trying to be a part of a cult, and do rituals. And that's basically just following the group and hoping that.
Hello? I don't know if you can hear me. I think he probably lost connection. But if you hear me, we don't hear you anymore. So,
Can you hear me now?
oh, now I hear you, brother.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hear you.
And to a lot of these people, if they just walked in a circle and then the person in the lead of the group just walked off a cliff, a lot of them will walk off the cliff right with them, because that's what you see in reality.
Ordering the Kool-Aid.
This is what you see in reality, man. And you see it every day. You see signs of it. Look, Sinetta could curse out people's mothers, grandmothers, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? And all those people sat there and watched and said nothing, Shaka.
Nothing.
That is the same thing. That's the same exact thing. It's called not having a backbone, not having courage, et cetera. 2 seconds, yo.
Yeah. Our brother V-Bennett is going to be back.
Yeah, okay, sorry about that. Yeah.
Problem, brother.
And it's just like at some point, it takes people to take the lead to get others to feel safe enough to follow in a different direction, to go in a different direction, to do something different. And you witness this stuff every day, bro. Like literally right now, you're watching people that didn't have the courage to stand up in the beginning find the courage now because they seen that it's all right to do. And that's going to be the same thing when it comes to Kemet. And Africans, in Africa and this identity thing. When people finally see enough that are just that are unapologetic about it, know what they're talking about and see it as a scientific fact, and stand on that, others will find it safer to do. Others will find the courage to do it. You know what I'm saying? To go along with it, because then they don't have to fear being different.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
When you're not part of the status quo, for a lot of people it's not fly, but slowly but surely we will get there. I'm confident about it. And even if there's very few people, I follow what I feel is right. You know what I'm saying? You know, we have plenty of artifacts to go through. We have a lot of documented history. Some people who live good and did well. You know, I'm not talking about being perfect, but you know, and the technology, you know, the science was extremely advanced. You know, so I don't see any reason why we should discard it for the benefit of other belief systems that actually caused us centuries of slavery. To each his own. But anyway, bro, it's getting quiet. I thought a few people were hopping, but I really like the fact that we can sit back and enjoy the show. But I'm gonna
Oh
start
yeah,
tonight.
man. Oh yeah. Oh hell no. Shit, you about to stop the stream or what?
Yeah. So I'm gonna start reading this. Yeah, people are not, you know, not really there like that, you know. It's a bit quiet, so I'm like, okay.
It's not that late yet in the U.S. So yeah, right now it's around what 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I
it's
know,
about
I
5
know.
in the U.S.
Yeah, it's well, no, yeah, this well, yeah, 2 minutes. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's
5
about
p.m.
5.
Yeah,
So
but it's okay.
It's still early.
It's okay. I may go live this weekend. I know I'll see, you know, but I'm really interested. I want to find out what's inside.
Yeah, do that, man. I might go live in a minute. I might go live
Okay.
in 35 minutes, something like that.
Okay.
I
Well,
got
if
that
you do, you
still
know,
on schedule.
send the link to me so I can share it. All right.
Yeah, in about a half an hour, I'm gonna be live. I got the link. It's already there.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna share it.
It's the one with Inky, and you got that book, so start reading. I'll see you in a sec.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna share the link.
Okay.
let me
All
share
right.
the link.
All right. Peace.
Peace, brother.
One.
Live. Oh, okay. I didn't even pay attention. It was for tonight. So here it is. B. Bennett. Upcoming live stream. There it is. Stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to, by the nature, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue, I said facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. Do I to do an Hotep.